I think people sleep on two things. One, that LeBron's only 33. Like, yeah, he has a lot of miles, but the excitement he brings to that team reminds me of the Warriors now. Like, if you look at the way the Lakers bench is up, celebrating, having a good time, those motherfuckers are playing like the Warriors, straight up and down. And you also don't take in consideration, yeah, this is a young team. Luke came from Golden State, his mindset and his knowledge of the game, so he's very understandable. He knows that's the blueprint to basketball, so they're playing that way. I thought I was going to sneeze. But then we take for granted, you have two of the best basketball minds possibly ever as on-floor coaches with LeBron and Rondo. Ever. You know, Draymond Green, Chris Paul, you put on that list as far as guys in my era, but LeBron and Rondo are two of the best basketball minds in the game, period. So you got at least one coach for sure on the court at all times. You know what I mean? And then these are young, smart. Lonzo ran that team when he was healthy last year. Kuzma's a very smart player. You know what I mean? I love their free agent signings because it gives them edginess and toughness with Lance and Mike Beasley. JaVale, you know,
I agree. JaVale's a piece.
You know what I mean? All these guys have always had knocks on them, but under the right leadership, they've all played well. JaVale played well in Golden State. Mike Beasley played well with LeBron in Miami. Lance played well when I was on his ass with us in Memphis. You know what I mean? So when these guys have guys that they respect and listen to, these are talented players.
I agree.
You know what I mean? So, not to mention, you know, Magic is doing his Magic shit, and you know, Rob is doing his thing, and Jeannie made great moves by listening to Kobe. You know, Kobe told her that you're gonna have to clean house to get this, you know, shit back on, and she listened. You know, to fire your brother, and then Mitch, who's been Kupchak, who's been there, you know, will probably go down in the Hall of Fame as you know, one of the best GMs ever. Like, you know, Kobe said, you're going to have to push that reset button.
Was that Kobe that was pushing?
I just read something the other day about it. So it was on Instagram, so I don't know if it's 100% true. But I think, you know, from what I've kind of heard, I think it is, you know, that they had a conversation and that's what happened. So like I said, don't quote me. It was something I read on Instagram, but that's where I get my news from.
No, we're fucking quoting you.
That's where I get my news from, but it would make the story dope.